and I decided to give myself a nice little present. I was due anyways. So I got myself the new iPhone 12 Pro. So this video is going to be a little unboxing, and I'm going to go over a couple of the new features on the iPhone 12. I'm going to go over some of the tricks and kind of show you a little tutorial about the phone and a review. The new Apple iPhone 12 comes in 3 different options. You have the Pro Max, you have the Pro, and then you have the 12 or Mini. And basically the difference between the three, the Pro Max and the Pro are more advanced cameras and data, and they hold a little bit more storage. The Pro Max starts at $1,099 depending on the amount of storage you have. The 12 Pro, which I bought, starts at $999, and that's 128 gigabytes. So the iPhone 12 Pro is what I have, so that's the main focus here. I felt the 12 Pro had many of the great features of the 12 Pro Max. It's smaller, and I wanted that. I actually wanted it more towards my old kind of iPhone 8 size because I want it to fit in my pocket. The 12 Pro Max is a little bigger. It also has a little bit of tweaks in terms of camera and zooms and things like that. But otherwise, the 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max are very similar. So the 12 Pro comes in a couple different colors. I have Pacific Blue, which I think is a nice sharp blue-gray. It also comes in graphite, silver, and gold. So these are the first line of Apple phones that are actually compatible with the 5G network. So the 5G network is going to replace the 4G network at some point in the future, and it's going to just be a more faster, reliable kind of web service. The iPhone 12 also has the A14 processor, which is like the latest version of Apple's processor. The 11 was the 13. Each generation kind of ups the processor. So that means it's just faster and a little bit quicker to do things. So the cameras on the iPhone 12 Pro are very similar to the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max, which were great cameras. They kind of upped since the iPhone 10. You really see a difference in the camera quality on the iPhones. So the iPhone 12 Pro has the 3 optical lenses, and it has a 10 times zoom, which is a little bit superior than previous iPhones. The video quality for quite some time has been about 4K 60 frames per second is the max, and the new iPhones have that. They just have a little bit more features in terms of zoom. So the new iPhone 12 Pro has a 6 times zoom, which is a little bit more than the previous ones in terms of video format. Another aspect of the videos is that you have the HDR, high dynamic range, in Dolby Vision, which is a really high-tech feature in terms of videos, and you can do a little bit more with the coloring and make the videos look a little bit more professional, which is a main reason that I purchased this phone. It also has a more quality front camera. You can actually do 4K videoing with the front. So you can do like the selfie kind of mode on the iPhone 12 Pros. It's a little bit better quality than previous iPhones. The screen on the iPhone 12 Pro is also made of ceramic, and it's stronger than glass. It's supposed to be 4 times more drop resistant than the previous iPhones. It's also got a really high-tech Super Retina display. So everything's very vibrant and colorful, and it's pretty cool looking. I'll show you guys that in a minute. So the iPhone 12s are also water resistant. So it's said that you can actually put it down to 6 meters of water. Not that I recommend that, but they're more waterproof than previous models. All right, so I'm gonna show you a little tutorial of the phone, see what it looks like. Okay, so this is your home on the iPhone 12 Pro. And as you can see, the Retina display is really cool. It kind of looks 3-dimensional. So there is no home button. When you want to kind of go home, you hit the swipe up. When you swipe to the right, you have your basic news stories, the day, the weather, etc. And you have some of your other apps that kind of show a little bit of information. When you scroll to the right, you have your app library where you can categorize all the different apps in different folders. In order to find the control center, you have to swipe diagonally from the top right corner down, and there you go. You have your kind of control center with your brightness, the flashlight, and all of that stuff. Some other cool display features on the iPhone 12 Pro. You have True Tone and you have Night Shift, which kind of adjust the brightness as you change different lighting. So if you go into a dark room, you see how the screen's getting a little brighter by turning it on. You also have the Night Shift option, which you can schedule and kind of have all the different colors adjust so that there's less blue light, or it's a little softer, so that you can kind of get ready for bed and not have, the lighting kind of stimulate you. So that's a cool feature in terms of the displays. All in all, it's a really cool kind of look in terms of the feel of the phone. So that's definitely a plus with the iPhone Pro. Okay, so let's check out some of the camera features on the iPhone Pro. So as soon as you get open to the camera, you have your zoom options, zooms out, zoom in, okay? One is the standard default setting for zoom. You can just simply take a picture. But one of the cool new features of this phone is if I hold down the photo button, it actually converts it to a video real quick. So watch. So now I just started recording. So if that moment turns into something bigger and you want to sort of video record it, you can do that. And it kind of takes a quick video. So with the video as well, you have your 3 sort of settings, and you can kind of do it with your 2 fingers like the old school way as well, and it kind of just zooms in and out. But again, you have a little bit more zoom with this camera than previous iPhones. So you can record just like that. It's got your time lapse, slow-mo, your portrait, and pano kind of settings as well, just like the previous iPhones. So another really cool feature with the 12 Pro is you can actually set the back of your phone to a double tap, and it can do different features. The way that you do that, you go to accessibility, and then you go to touch, scroll all the way down, and then go to back tap. You can either do a triple tap or a double tap to make your phone do a particular function. So all of these particular things you can actually do with a double tap. So let's try with, we're going to try a screenshot with the double tap. Let's see if that works. Okay, so I set it on, so I'm going to just tap the back of the phone, and look, it took a screenshot. That's pretty cool. So that's definitely a really cool feature of the iPhone. You can also add widgets or sort of icon shortcuts other than apps by simply holding on to one of the apps and click edit home screen, and you can just go up to the top left and hit the plus symbol, and you can kind of search for different widgets, shortcuts that you want to show up. So it gives you more of an ability to customize your homepage. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned a little bit about the iPhone 12 Pro and whether or not it's good for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give me a big thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.